we all here?
Pretty much.
Did you want to take someone out?
So I took this two people there. Them don't have any question for now.
Okay.
He did not get his passport yet.
Okay.
I'm working on it.
And Suleiman?
He's also have ID passport issues. Do you have a
So-
question?
So can we,
Okay.
Talk about it later, okay? She's the only one.
I want to do this first while we're all together because it's new information. I think it's helpful.
Okay.
So back to our little routine. Routine means what we do over and over again. Today's day
Wednesday.
and today's date, December
4th.
4th. Notice the spelling of the word fourth. It's the number 4 with a TH because there are two spellings for the word fourth. Go forth, no you. So I'll put that up in a minute. But in our year,
24.
a question for you. What season are we in?
Fall.
Fall. What's the other name for fall?
Autumn.
Autumn. Autumn or fall. When is winter? When?
December 21st.
Yes. So we're still in fall. This is not winter yet. It's coming, even though it feels like winter. This is, well, it feels like winter, but it's actually autumn or fall. December 21. So we won't be in school when winter starts. So let's have words for today.
Cloudy.
Cloudy and cold.
And
What?
cold.
Cloudy and cold.
Cloudy.
Cloudy and cold.
Cloudy and cold.
Arctic chill.
Arctic chill. What does that mean? Arctic. Yes, the north. The Arctic area on the Earth the far north on our planet, up here where it's very cold. And so this air from the Arctic here is coming to Michigan. So we feel a chill. What does that mean? Chill.
Cool.
Cool. Yes.
Ghost.
Gusty.
Winds. Yes. We know wind. Gusty means not changes. Gusty winds. Yeah.
I see you.
I see you.
What does that mean? Icy.
I see.
What?
Freezing.
Freezing. Yes.
Crazy. I see.
The snow is melted. Ice, anything that's on the road that's moisture turns to ice. Icy, oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't put that. I wanted this to go together. Icy road conditions expected tonight and tomorrow. Conditions, what does that mean? Conditions.
Sabay na picture lang. It's condition. In
Condition.
home, condition hot and cold.
Yeah, how it is. So if I said, we often use that and say, I said, I want to buy a new car,
Condition.
what is my car like? Is it in good condition,
Yeah,
bad condition?
no.
So
Good.
what things are like?
You know, it's like, if you gotta use the home, the air conditioning for the hot.
For your home?
Yeah, but you know, it's a heated.
Yes, is it heated?
For the ice.
And you would say that for anything, you'd say, if it's new, and you'd say it's new condition. If it's old, it's an old condition. If it's icy, you'd say it's icy condition. This word, expected,
Come on.
what does that mean again? Expected?
Exactly,
Expected.
I keep good, good or good, good.
Close, close.
Yeah.
So, maybe, not sure, maybe. But expected means I think it's going to happen. Expect. So if I said icy road conditions tonight and tomorrow, expected, it means that's what the weather people think is going to happen. They're telling you, this is what we think will happen, not a maybe. Okay. So they're close, but expected and predicted is more a statement that something will happen. So that's our weather report, but now this is specific. Well, it's hard to spell on this board in the morning. You need to have more coffee. This is some words that we should know now that we're getting into winter weather, icy conditions. We talked about that.
Wind chill.
Wind chill. What does that mean? Wind chill. Wind. Do we know
Not
wind?
heavy.
Down.
It's cold. The wind is cold.
You will see, for example, if you have a thermometer and you go outside, this is, for example,
30 degrees.
30 degrees Fahrenheit. It's cold, it's freezing. But then the wind, it makes the cold feel worse on your skin, depending on how much humidity there is in the air. When it's very humid, it blows against your skin and it freezes it. So the wind chill may feel like the thermometer says this, but your skin, on your skin, will be less. Yes. So, that's something I've mentioned to you before, that you can be outside and your skin, hands, nose, ears, the wind blowing on your skin. You can have frostbite, means your skin will freeze, just like in your freezer at home. So your ears will be like a frozen chicken. Not good. Now this one,
No.
big word here. Accumulation. I don't expect you to remember this word, but just keep it in mind. Snow accumulation means that it doesn't melt. It's accumulating. 2 inches today, then 2 more inches, then 2 more inches, accumulating.
Snow. Oh.
Squall. Do we know tornado?
Yeah.
What's a tornado?
So, this is what's happening for the
Back, back.
There's a lot of windows.
A lot of wind. Tornado? A squall is like a little tornado.
Move.
A squall means the snow is going around like this.
Yeah.
It's not going like this, it's going. You will see snow squall. And you're driving along and you hit a snow squall, maybe your car pushes it to the side. Here's an important one. Hazardous road conditions. What does that mean? Icy. Hazardous means dangerous. Dangerous. Do we know dangerous?
Yeah.
You will see this word on the news a lot. Hazardous. Arctic blast. That was, we talked about that, where we had it up here somewhere else. Arctic chill. A blast means a blast of wind from the Arctic. This one,
Below
Average temperatures.
what does that mean? Below average. You're doing it with your hand. Down. Yes, below. So do we know average temperature? What does that mean, average? Do we remember average?
kitchen average need or
I'm not sure.
no, chicken average.
Well, it has to do with numbers.
Raise
Average.
Medium?
So if I said there are 8 people in my class today, and then I look on my sheet and I see today 8, yesterday 10, Monday 12, and I say the numbers are going up and down. But what do we usually expect? What is usually expected? So for this average temperature, usually the average for December 4th is higher than it is now. This is less. Yes.
Down on that.
So we use that for many things, like gasoline, when you buy gasoline at the gas station. Does anyone here buy gasoline? Any drivers? And even if you don't drive, you probably are with someone who does. So, gasoline, the price goes up and the price
Go down.
goes down. So, the one that's sort of, we would say, sort of in the middle over time is called the average. Average. So, gasoline is 3 days, we say gasoline might be 320, then it goes down to 280, then it goes back up to 310. We say, well, what's the average? What does it usually cost?
2.
In the middle. So we add these up and divide by 3, and it gets us the average, a mathematical number. So today is below average temperatures, and I think it's going to be this way for a while. I have to remind myself who in here has not been in Michigan winter before. Dana, Claudine, you were saying? When did
Yes.
you come to Michigan?
Uh, 2 years.
So you've been
2
in
years
Michigan.
ago.
Yeah, but look, Dana, when did you come?
And July.
In July. When did you come? February. So, oh, you've seen winter. So look, Dana has not seen Michigan winter yet. So, get ready. Okay. Once again, I'm going to put up one other word here. For people who drive.
Like ice.
Black ice. Black ice.
Black ice.
Black ice. That means the road looks clear, looks fine. It looks like the highway, but it's
Black
ice.
ice.
The water has melted, or the ice snow has melted and then frozen again. You can't see it. So when you drive on it and you put your foot on the brake, what happens? Your car keeps going. It slides.
Yeah.
It's black ice. So this is very, what's the word here? Hazardous. Hazardous. All right, let's take a look at our little story here. And I'm giving you this as a sort of a practice for taking a test, okay, and finding best answer. So in here we have a passage. What does that mean, a passage?
So like man.
Passage. Some things to read. So if it says, read the passage, it means this part. And then answer the questions down below. Suleiman, start us off reading.
Having a pet is a lot of work for children. I go first. Pet is a
Hamster.
Hamster need
Special care.
special care. You know they are.
Wait. Watch the period. Special care, you know. Stop.
Special care. You know they are easy to afford. That you need to feed them and give them water every day. They also need experience.
Wait.
Exercise.
Exercise.
They also need exercise. Give them a place to run. Make sure to look after them every day. Then we will be happy.
So remember, when you have a period, full stop. When you have a comma, slow down when we read. What does that mean, special care?
Maybe like you take
More
You take
attention.
care of them, yes. Things you do for them. Not, special means
not for
More
everyone.
attention.
not for everyone. This is for hamsters. What is this word? Easy to afford.
It's easy to buy it.
To
It's
find
easy
it.
to buy it.
Being less money. It doesn't ask this, okay, let's go ahead. And what is exercise?
Like sports.
Like sports, aerobics, yoga. Number one, let's answer these.
What is the best title?
Yes.
For the passage. How to feed your hamster?
Hamster,
Would feed is best, but
good.
first best.
First best. What do we think? A or B? B. What do you think?
Yes.
Everyone agree?
Yes.
Well, let's look in the passage to make sure that we're correct. How do we know we're correct?
No, it's like a passage. You have to like. You need special care. It's like how to feed the hamster.
Let's take a look here at A. Why A is no good. How to feed your hamster.
Because
I look-
it gives the way to feed it.
I look in the story, okay, and it says, you need to feed them. It says feed them. Does it say how?
No.
No how. No good. But how about the next one? A good first pet. Can we find that?
Good for pet is hamster.
Yes, it's right there. And then it says other things, other details. They're easy to afford, not much money. Okay. So there's not a lot of information about that, but it tells us they are a good pet. Next one, Sima.
What is the process mainly about? Buying a hamster, a pet hamster.
Buying a hamster, A, or pet hamsters, B.
Get hamsters.
B. Let's see if we're correct. Does it tell us how to buy a hamster?
No.
No, no good. So the next one, is it about hamsters? Yes. Okay. Number 3, Abla. What, wait. Read again. Which? True. B. Well, let's take a look at A to make sure. They cost a lot of money.
No.
True or not true?
Not sure.
Not true. It says here, they're easy to afford. Not much money. And it says here that they need exercise. Very clear about that. The next paragraph. Mira?
Many people have.
Wait. Remember our P's.
Many people have dogs for kids, but some people have dogs to help them. Very
Wait.
firefighters.
Firefighters.
Firefighters need dogs to help them smell birds.
Fires.
These are called
Fire.
fire service dogs. They help find where a fire
Started.
started. They also help find the people how many
Who
Who may,
who
maybe.
may
how may be in about
Burning. burn in.
burning building.
Very good.
If you say one place, but
Please avoid.
please avoid blind with the it. It might be working.
A couple words here. Would you answer this? What's this?
Fire.
Fire.
Tire.
Tire. Hire. Like for a job. I want to hire you for a job. Tire and fire. I-R-E. The other word in here that got us is avoid. What does that mean?
Stay away from.
Stay away from it. Avoid. Yes. So if you avoid something, you stay away from it. So we have this in the story about fire. But your doctor may say to you, avoid foods with too much salt. What does that mean?
Avoid salty food.
Stay away from salty food. Avoid. Stay away from it. Have you ever seen, anyone here ever seen a service dog?
Service dog,
Yes.
for the police.
The police have a service dog. Yeah. Organizations have them, but people have them for their home to help them. Some people have a service dog because they are blind, and the dog will help them cross the street, help them get across traffic. The dogs are trained, and usually a service dog has a special jacket that they wear or a collar on them. And when they have that collar or jacket on, they're at work and they are trained to be two different dogs. So when they have the jacket on, they are
Like this, exactly. I said
like this. You take the jacket off,
Yeah, normal ones.
and they're trained, when that jacket is on, they're at work. And they ask people, don't try to pet them, give them food or anything, because it confuses them. So let's go down here to number 4 and look Nana.
What is this passage? What is this passage mainly about? A. Firefighters. B. Service dogs. B. Service dogs.
B.
B. We good?
Yes.
What are firefighters?
Firefighters are like at the fire station,
Yeah.
people that put out your fire.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not about firefighters, it's about dogs, service dogs. Okay, Claudine, number 5.
What can a fire service dog do? They can help firefighters. They are good pets. The letter A.
They can help firefighters.
They can help firefighters.
We agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay, and Ducan's number 6.
This is not true about fire service dogs.
Help?
Help
Wait, help.
help firemen smell fires. They help put out a fire.
Yes.
Do they help put out the fire?
No, it's not true.
It's not-
They
it's
say
not true,
which
okay?
is not true.
Do they help put out the fire? No. So that's not true. So we're not finding the one that's yes, we're finding the one that's no. Do you know about, anyone here have a dog? Anyone, have you ever had a dog? Dogs have a nose, they can smell things you cannot.
We use for the
For firefighters, they use them to smell fires. But anyone here walk home? Does anyone here walk home from here to their house in Hamtramck? Did anyone walk? If you walked home from Hamtramck from school, a dog could find where you walked after you've done it. So the dog could say on the ground and find out where you walked because their smell is so strong. Amazing. That's why, have you ever been in the airport and seen dogs in the airport? What are they doing? They're smelling hashish, marijuana, drugs. They can also smell explosives. Anything that they're trained to find, they can smell it, even though you can't. Amazing. Okay, that's this side, and let's go to the other side.
B or A?
A.
B.
A is the correct answer because it's not true. So B, B is the correct answer. Fire service dogs do not help put out the fire. They find the fire. but they don't put out the fire. So that's what we want. We want the one that is not true. Not true. So if they ask you a question like this, not true, we see not true is one way of saying it. Another way of saying that is
False.
false. Okay? Not true and false mean the same thing. Okay. True or false? True or false? True or not true? Okay, false. Let's turn this over. And Becker Suleiman, let's start with part A and read for us the words up at the top in the box. These are big words, some of them are big words.
Where a coach
No, that in the box. What's the word, first word?
Identify.
identity,
Identify. What does that mean?
who are. It's like who are.
And then and sometimes it's who are you? Identify yourself. Who are you? But when we identify something, we find the one we want. It doesn't have to always be people. The second one, what's the next word?
For.
Afford. What does that mean?
It's like he can. He
What?
can. He
I
can
can.
do.
Not do.
I can.
So
Be able
Buy.
to.
Have enough money. Do you want to buy? You want to buy a new car?
or it is like it's for sale.
It's the money. If I said, oh, I can't afford a new car, it means I don't have enough money. If I said, I can afford a new house, it means I have enough money. Afford. Third word,
Right?
react.
Yeah.
React. What does that mean? React. React. See the word act? Act means to do something. React means that you respond to something. So for example, if I go outside and I feel cold outside, I maybe react by putting on my hat and gloves. What do you do to deal with something that happens? React. So, for example, we were talking about fire. If we have a fire in the library, how do we react? We leave
Yes.
and call. We react. Next word.
Increase.
Increase. What does that mean? You're doing it.
Again.
Increase. Increase.
Come again.
The price of milk will increase.
Go up.
Go up.
Go up.
The temperature will increase. Go up.
Yes.
During the holidays, people eat too much food and their weight will go up, increase. Next one,
Avoid.
avoid. What was that one? What does avoid mean?
Stay away from.
Stay away from. Avoid. Next word, Suleiman.
Temperature.
Temperature. What is that?
Cold, hot,
Thing about a temperature is
Get the word better.
we have to remember that temperature is the number.
Show how much.
How much heat? Yep. And then the next one,
Say.
seed. What is a seed?
Not sit down.
What?
Not sit down.
No. You're thinking of a different word. Seed.
Seed,
Yes.
small,
Like apple seed.
Yes, it's the part of the plant that if you plant it,
yeah.
it will grow. Okay. The apple seed, the flower seed. Does anyone here like watermelon? Do you know watermelon?
Yeah, the juice.
You have the juice, but the little
Seed.
seeds, you spit them out. Okay. Seed. Next one,
Behavior.
behavior. What is behavior?
The way you are.
The way you act. Yes. Behavior. How you act. Behavior. It can be good,
Can be bad.
it can be bad, it can be in between. Behavior. Just means how you act. Next one,
Leads.
reeds. Take a look here. Seed, singular, reeds. Now notice, remember in English we have words that sound the same, spelled differently, different meaning. Reeds. What are
It's like a
they?
planet.
They're plants. And people sometimes use these plants. Let's see if this chair. Aha. It's not a good one. But reeds are plants that grow, and the plant grows and dries,
They never break.
and then they. No, I don't see it.
This plant never break.
They don't break. They stay strong for a long time. Reeds. People use them to make baskets,
Yes.
furniture. Reeds. And the last one,
Research.
research. What does that mean?
Look for.
Look for something. Research. Looking for something, for information, for in an experiment. Doctors use research to find new medicine. I use books to find new information. Research. Okay, I'll give you a few minutes to try 1 through 10. And see, you can help each other if you like. And if you find one you can't figure out, try the next one. Because each one, they want you to use only one time. You want to take somebody?
Oh.
Oh, this is for today? Okay. Wait. She coming this morning?
For them, it will be next week. Like next week, maybe you But for now, the other person's
Let's see if we can put these words in the right spot. And who did we leave off with? I think we run around. Back up here, Ina, number 1.
On the top.
If it's pronounced temperature. That T-U-R-E is pronounced chur. Like it would be a CH. Temperature. Take a look at that first part. It says, wear a coat. And then after that is called an exclamation mark. What is that exclamation mark for? Why is it there? What does it mean?
Advice.
It's advice, but why the exclamation point? Okay. When you read words, the words don't have any sound. So sometimes you have an indication of what the sound of this sentence is supposed to be. Exclamation point means it's a strong statement. Wear a coat. Strong. Exclaim. Very important. When you see exclamation mark, it means it's very important information. Number 2, Seema.
The dog gets a treat for good behavior.
Behavior. Yes, the way the dog acts. Good behavior. Abla, did you have a different one? What? If someone had a different answer, tell me. Okay, so we can help you understand. Okay, number 3, Abla. What's the word? Reeds. Reeds. The reeds are plants that grow near the water, in a river, a stream, and they're long plants that go way up in the air. Do we know laid? What is that word? Laid eggs.
But chicken.
Chickens, ducks, turkeys.
Yeah.
Past tense. Today they lay eggs. Yesterday they laid eggs. Past tense. Number 4, Mina.
I use the internet to research plans.
Research plans. Very good. Number 5, Dukens.
Number 5. I don't have any money, so I can't to go to movie. Afford.
Afford. Afford. Afford. Dukens, afford.
Yes, afford. I don't have any money, so I can't afford to go to movie.
Very good. Okay. Claudine, number 6.
Babies react by crying when they get hurt.
Very good. They sure do. React. Dana?
If you plant an apple seed, an apple tree will grow.
Very good. Apple seed.
Apple seed.
Number 8, Tina?
If you research the time you study and you do research.
What word did you use?
Research.
Increase.
Increase. What do you think? Increase. Increase means more time. Increase the time means more time. Seema, number 9.
It is best to avoid candy to keep your teeth healthy.
Healthy. Avoid. Habla.
Avoid.
Avoid. Yeah, number 10. Habla.
I can wear very hard red hair.
What's the word?
Avoid.
What?
Identify.
Identify. Yes. Identify her by her red hair. Let's go down here to part B and use the expressions to replace the underlined parts. Then rewrite the sentence. So number 1, the mirror.
I don't have enough money to buy a movie ticket.
Wait.
Ticket.
What kind of ticket?
Move. Movie.
Movie ticket.
Movie ticket. A movie ticket. You can unlock if the movie.
So which one?
I don't have. I can't.
I can't afford
I can't afford
To buy
a movie.
Wait,
A
movie.
Movie.
Movie ticket.
Yes.
Notice the IE changes move to movie. Number 2, Dukens.
I have to watch my baby brother when my mom is birth.
Is what? Busy.
And
Well,
wait,
I have to look after
I have to look after
my baby.
my baby brother when my mom is
Busy. What does that mean, busy?
I'm
Goodbye.
No.
Goodbye,
busy.
no have time.
Work.
Too much work. Busy, busy, busy. Doing things. Working, cleaning, going shopping, going to school,
Cooking.
going to work, cooking, busy.
Yeah.
So look after means to watch.
I can.
Next one, number 3,
What's the answer?
I
look
save.
after. Look after. I have to look after my baby brother when my mom is busy.
I saved my money. So now I have enough money for a new bike. I saved my money, so now I can afford a new bike. A new
I
bike.
can afford. Can afford. Got this. You see these words? 10 words. Next week, probably Tuesday, we'll have a little spelling quiz. 10 words. Reads. Reads. Action. He reads a book.
Yes.
Okay. He reads music. Okay. Same sound. Same sound. I want to hold off on the other part, so I think we're going to do some vocabulary today, but before I forget, the library had some donations of books, and some of these are, this is a book that's written for 4th grade reading, and I think you would be very, this would be a good book for this, for you to use to read at home. And there's a lot of dialogue in here. What does dialogue mean?
Conversation.
How people speak. So we identify that. Remember these?
I want to go
This
to the store.
and this. Beginning and end. It tells us what someone said. I want to go to the store. Here. Then, who said it? Bob. So, Bob is not,
He wants,
yeah,
Bob, he wants to go to the store.
yeah, yes. That's what he said. But these are exact words. So you'll notice in this story, every page has a lot of quotation marks. I think it's interesting because this story takes place in 1609. Remember, we talked about the English colonies coming to USA, the 13 colonies. This is just before that. In coming from England. And I don't know if you can see too well here, but you'll see this is a sail on a boat. And they are on a boat coming from England, going to somewhere in New England. So if you would like one of these when you go home today, try it out. This is for you. You read it, experience a little bit of reading stories with information about American history. So we're going to switch gears today. We have a small group. And seeing as we're getting to part of the season, I have to look at the page. You dropped it low. See it? Has anyone here been to a hospital here in Detroit area? Anyone been to a hospital?
Me,
What hospital?
Hospital next to Wilford.
Wait.
Henry Ford.
Henry Ford Hospital. Okay. Anyone else?
Kids are from Hamtramck.
Across from Al Haramain?
Yeah.
That's also Henry Ford. It's a clinic. Just to,
No, not in the hospital.
not in Hamtramck? Well, Hamtramck does not have a hospital. We have doctor's office. We also have clinic. A clinic is like a small hospital, but a hospital is usually quite large. A medical hospital deals with things like emergency room, surgery, office visits. It's usually big. Here in Detroit, we have several big names, and they have more than one building. So there's Henry Ford Detroit, there's Henry Ford in West Bloomfield, Henry Ford in Macomb County. We also have Detroit downtown off I-75. That's another Detroit Medical Center. Okay. And there are many hospitals in there. Sometimes your doctor will tell you what hospital you should go to if you have a need, but also in an emergency. When an emergency, someone calls 911, the 911 staff will take you to the closest, fastest emergency room for treatment. So there's some terms here that we should look at. Number one,
Nurses station.
the nurse's station. So it has a picture there, and it shows you that there's a nurse there, doctors coming through, and it's marked nurse's station. Notice that the spelling of the word nurses, after that S, there is an apostrophe. Why? Why is it there? Nurses, with an S with an apostrophe after it. Why is it there? Who remembers?
It's the station for the nurse.
Almost right.
It's an area for the nurse.
Take money and give paper.
Nurses.
The master.
Nurse.
One nurse. One nurse.
Yeah, nurses.
His or her station where they sit. One nurse. But now for all the nurses.
Many the nurses station.
The nurses station.
More.
More than one. Next one is number 2,
Yes.
the nurse. What is a nurse?
I help people.
She have
Yes.
doctor.
Help.
It's one.
Help
And
people and doctor.
Okay. It's a medical profession. Doctor is one profession. Nurse is another profession. You go to medical school to be a doctor. You go to nursing school to be a nurse. A nurse. Usually a nurse, the amount of time is less than a doctor's. Nurse training is several years, maybe 2-3 years. A doctor, 4, 6, 8, long time. Number 3. You see that?
intensive care.
Look at the picture there for 3. You see picture there with someone with needles in their arm, someone with air over their face. Intensive care means special care. Intensive care means a lot of care. Not just laying in a bed, but special care. Often that is referred to as
ECU.
ICU. If you call the doctor and they say, I'm sending you to the hospital, you will be in ICU. It means intensive care unit. They're going to give you special treatment. Number 4,
We
notice this is not a Roman numeral. This is a medical term, IV. Yes. It means intravenous injection, or in this case, intravenous drip. Drip means, take a look at that picture of number 4. It's going into the vein. Intravenous means going into your vein. And it's not just a shot. It's drip, 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 drip. IV drip. Number 5, operating room. Operating room. What happens in the operating room? Surgery. Surgery, yes. Number 6, easy, X-ray. What does an X-ray do?
I put English name.
Takes a picture
Yeah.
inside of your bones, okay? Bones. Here's a long one, number 7. Can you see over there in picture number 7?
The chairman is nice.
You see that person, number 7, putting this over someone's face. There's something in there that's a medication to make them fall asleep. That person is called an anesthesiologist. Anesthesiologist. The person who puts you to sleep in surgery. Anesthesiologist. Number 8 is easy. Operating table. Operating table. Number 9, blood. We all know blood.
Yes.
So you'll see the picture there, in that they are giving blood. You will notice that that is blood, it's red. But some people get fluid. When you're in the hospital, instead of giving you fluid to drink, they'll give you a drip of fluid, which is basically salt water, so that you have enough hydration. Number 10. You see number 10? Surgeon. Surgeon. What is a surgeon? What?
People who operate.
Could be. They do what? Look, Dana.
Operate people.
They operate. Yes. Surgery means usually they're going to go inside you for something. Cut you. Surgery. So it could be heart. Could be on your hand. You cut your hand. You need to fix that. Surgeon. Surgeon is that kind of a doctor. Surgeon. Number 11, operation. What is an operation? Heart operation? Yes. Eye operation? Back operation?
Yes.
It means surgery on a part of your body. Number 12. What kind of gloves? What kind? Latex. Yes. It's a special kind of material, like rubber. And you will often be asked the question, if you go to surgery, they will ask you, are you allergic to latex? Do you know allergic? When you react to it, your skin may break out. Some people, they can't touch latex. Latex. Number 13. Excellent. Surgical. What kind of mask? Surgical mask. Does anyone remember COVID? Remember COVID? The mask? Most of those masks were surgical masks. But we weren't in surgery. We just didn't want to get sick. Surgical mask. Number 14, lab. Or the long word is laboratory. Laboratory. What do they do in the laboratory?
For example,
What? What do they
Otherwise,
test?
Example,
Blood,
Blood test.
urine, any fluids, lab test, laboratory test. Number 15, yes, the technician is the person
Yes.
in the laboratory or lab. Technician. Yes. There are many. A technician is a person who tests things. You can have a lab technician for medical. You can go an electronics technician for your cell phone. You can have a auto technician to check your car. So a technician is the person who tests certain kinds of technology. 16, a doctor, yes. What's the abbreviation for doctor? DR. Number 17, visitor. What is a visitor?
the patient,
Not the patient.
no.
To sit with them, to visit.
Yeah. Visit people.
And number 18, patient. That's the person getting treatment. Number 19, you see the picture? What is a bedpan?
You can,
It's for people who can't leave the bed, who need to go to the bathroom. Okay, so it's called a bedpan. Number 20,
a hospital, town.
hospital gown. Right, that's the one you put on and tie for an examination or for surgery. Number 21,
A call button.
what is a call button?
Emergency.
Emergency, push the button, everybody comes. Number 22,
Wheelchair.
orderly. What is the orderly doing?
Take people.
He's taking the patient. In this case, in a, number 23, wheelchair.
Patient.
The person in the wheelchair is the patient. The person pushing the wheelchair is the orderly. Number 24, CPR. Initials for
Emergency test.
cardiopulmonary resuscitation. CPR. This is good training if you ever have someone that says, would you like to learn CPR? Say yes. Yes. CPR means if someone is not breathing, you learn how to push the chest, give air to them, CPR. They, something, 24, CPR. 24, you see 24?
CPR.
CPR, cardiopulmonary resuscitation. And number 25,
Emergency room.
emergency room. You will see often it will just say ER. ER is emergency room. Number 26, paramedic or EMT. That stands for emergency medical treatment. EMT. And they're trained for emergency care, usually in an ambulance or a 911 car or something of that kind, emergency truck. Number 27, stretcher. What is that? You see the picture? To carry the patient from one place to another. And number 28, stitches. If you cut yourself and it's too big and bleeding, they use needle and thread, just like a shirt. Stitch it up. And number 29, ambulance. What is an ambulance?
Emergency station.
Emergency car or truck. Ambulance. Now, this is in this picture. It shows you the emergency vehicle is. They call it an ambulance, but sometimes they say it's an EMT vehicle. All right, we'll stop for today. And have a nice weekend and stay warm. And I will see you Monday. Yes? Okay. I got a text from Colleen. Thank you. Her daughter's good. I hope her daughter's well. Next week we will talk more about medicine and what to expect now that we're coming into the winter season. People are going to get Have a good week.
I'm taking her to
Oh, thank